Y2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see Anaheim as they play against Charlotte. Taking a look at Charlotte, third from the bottom of the Eastern Conference for them at the
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Richardson, Bogdanovich out there with Mirotic. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
A fast break now for Charlotte. Mirotic has a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mirotic has got the first points up on the board here for Charlotte. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Mirotic after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Just 5 to shoot. Walker. They get it again. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Anaheim has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Walker kicks to Mirotic. Richardson for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Jackson. Over Booker. Jackson misses.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Booker outside. 1:39 left to play in the first. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. Doncic with it. Pass to Jackson. Gallinari wide open, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here is Mirotic. Kicks it to Walker. In the corner, it's Richardson. Over Gallinari. Richardson, no luck. Anaheim has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Doncic gets it to go.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Here's Walker. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Now here's Doncic, and so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Booker out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. Then there's Richardson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 slot. Mirotic's shot is off. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting in a training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
And here's Walker. After Gallinari made the last 3-pointer. Richardson against Gallinari. Mirotic's shot is off. Anaheim leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bertle's shot is off. Booker outside. Down low. Pass to Walker. And Booker kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside, Walker beyond the arc. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And Booker kicks to Mirotic. That 3 off the mark.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible, not getting anything to go. Well, Mirotic last year, it was the tale of 2 halves. It was the shaved year versus the unshaved year for him. Great start with the Bulls and played some very good basketball, and then struggled a little bit after the trade to the Pelicans, and then boom, all of a sudden was a huge part after Cousins went down. It was extremely complimentary to the fast pace and stretching out the offense with the 3-point ball playing alongside AD.
Clippers with the ball, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Nice shot by Pirtle.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Booker, rebounded by Jackson. Clippers leading by 11. And there's the pass to Doncic. Rejected by Booker. Left side, Walker. Booker up top. And Mirotic kicks to Richardson. Over Gallinari. Charlotte again missing. And so it's the home team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Well, checking out Anaheim. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I got to take my suit off.
How about you, Kenny? Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Clippers right now, Pirtle is out there with Jackson. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Here's Walker with Anaheim's three-pointer on the other end. Mirotic, that falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 7 points for Nikola Mirotic. Clippers leading by 11. And here is Doncic. He's got 8. Outside Jackson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and backcourt for Anaheim.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Drills it from outside. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte.
That's a nice stroke there from Devin Booker. He is a great shooter from deep.
There's Gallinari with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Richardson finds Booker. Shoots over Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Pass to Pirtle. Gallinari outside. And another miss by Anaheim.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch and shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone. And really, his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte trails by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. From past the arc. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Jackson. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Mirotic. For 3, Booker. Anaheim grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Booker. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Launches it. Gallinari with the rebound.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Doncic. Over Booker. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 10.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Charlotte.
And so it's the home team with their lead standing at 6 points here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Booker. Richardson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Walker in at the point guard.
Booker effective that time, close to the basket, taking his time to cash in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Gallinari. Over to the wing. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Goes back up. Here's Pirtle, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And it's difficult to stay down on Pirtle's pump fake. He really exploits defenders with it.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Passes it to Walker. He kicks it to Booker. To the inside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice shot by Pirtle. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
But they get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Doncic. The shot missing. Anaheim goes the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Goes up the baseline and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Booker left side. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Looking to get it going. That's tipped.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
Pirtle kicks to Gallinari. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Right, you're down by double digits. You have to play with maximum intensity just to have a chance to come back. Not seeing it here.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 12. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Charlotte no good that time either.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Out left to the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte trails by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Anaheim.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Just a really solid effort on the offensive end. He was getting any shot that he wanted. This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Walker. Shoots the three. Gallinari with the rebound. Doncic with it. So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they start.
I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.